you first started playing, jamming with other people, Carrie, what was how old were you? Were you in like 8th, 9th grade or?
God, no. No, we are not the Frill brothers.
Well, then there's those fuckers.
I mean, I don't know about Kim and I have talked about this before too, but like, I did choir all the way through high school. That was sort of what was available in the small town that I lived in.
What small town?
Tri-City, so Kennewick. I grew up in Kennewick.
I played Kennewick. I played the Kennewick Arena.
Did you? Hey, that's huge.
Me and Lane Staley stole the ice machine and drove around on it, and everybody in the security was chasing us. And
Oh my God.
It's called a Zamboni.
it was
past my time.
Lane found the key to the Zamboni in like, I don't know. Owen, come on. We
As
opened
you
up
do.
we opened up for chains. And these fuckers are chasing us around the ice rink.
I'm jealous. All we had was the Hoedown Club, I think.
Super
was
fun.
nice.
Good times.
Yeah. Hammerbox started in 89. So I met Dave and James, and then I met Harris through a neighbor who lived below me. I lived in the Prudential building, those lofts.
I remember that.
Yeah. So Nils Bernstein and Roderick Wolgamott from Sky Cries Married lived below me. And then they had a friend, Jeff Hayward, who said, hey, you got to meet my friend Harris. So when I went to go talk to those guys, and I think this one moment sort of sets you free, like you're either going to do it or not do it. They were like, hey, we've been writing some songs as my tryout. Let's go in here. We'll start playing. You start singing.
Just
Like,
go for it.
That's like the first time ever. I've done no experience. They're just like, so you just start singing. And I was like, okay.
Wait, did they have lyrics written or was it like
No,
freestyle?
zero. It was like, we're going to start playing. You start singing. That's it. Like, and I was like,
God
Just
damn.
basically what we call free balling it.
all the
You're
way.
Just going for it.
Yeah.
What year did you start singing in the band? Like, when was your?
Oh, 23. So
What year was that? Was that
1989.
Kim, what were you doing in 1989?
I went to Europe, and it was during that year I had talked about that. While I traveled those 3 months,
Right.
my story went from I think I want to sing to I'm going to sing when I get back, and I
Something
ended
about
up-
Europe, like just
Yeah,
does it.
well, it was a catalyst, and I started so then I think I was in my first band. I did open mic in '89 that winter, and then maybe my first band was the following year.
1990?
Lazy Susan may have been 91. It's a little
Was it? Yeah.
fuzzy for me.
It's
I
a
know,
little fuzzy.
I know when it ended, December of '96,
I
but when it
remember watching
began
you
is a little
guys
unclear.
Play and maybe did shows with my band, My Sister's Machine, at Rock Candy.
Would have been like 92, 93.
Yeah.
And I think I was thinking, because I just gave this as a trivia question, that our first show, we went under the name Black Eyed Susan, and we opened up for Mookie Blaylock. And
Is that the Central?
I don't know where it was at. I thought it was at the off ramp, but it's once again, it's unclear.
We got a lot of those.
Everything's a
Where
little
was that?
fuzzy.
Like, I don't know.
You guys have a show coming up.
hmm
Tell me what that's all
This is
about.
Carrie's brainchild, so I'm gonna
Okay.
you take the lead.
Well, last year was the start of me wanting to commune more with female artists and also showcase by putting shows together. And so the first one I put together was for National Women's Day, March 8th last year.
Mm.
But I got COVID and couldn't play it.
Oh, shit.
But Kim was on it, Kathy Moore, Brittany Davis, like a whole bunch of people were on it. I didn't. I
So
mean,
the show went on.
the show went
Oh,
on,
yeah.
and I
Okay.
was super excited because, in my eyes, I was like, the show was for them. It's for us. Like it wasn't about me. So they had a good time, and the show was great. So I felt like it won. Like I felt good about it.
Oh, it totally won.
Yeah.
It was a great crowd, and it was really fun.
That's
and
super cool.
the point, for me, there's a couple purposes to it. Like it's for getting women together so they can commune. Also to have audiences built in that appreciate them. So the show provides like they're coming to see you. This is about you, and you guys get to talk to each other. So it's been nice to like actually have people come back and say, "Oh my God, I needed that." Like almost all of the artists that I talk to have all the same insecurities, all the same, like worries and all of that. And like, but are we talking to each other?
Yeah.
And so that's a huge point of it. So we're doing it again this year,
And that show is going to be,
March 8th at
At-
the Clock Out Lounge.
and we'll be able to see both you guys perform, correct?
hmm
Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
We may feel like we're sitting down, but both of us know that's not the way that we sound.